Hi guys, welcome to my second tank placement of Season 18. Obviously we played 1-1-1 so far, and now we're heading to Ilios. Probably not my favourite map, or not my best map, if I'm honest, but here we are. So again, I'm going to go for the Sigma, just as I did in the first map, and I'm going to try and play him throughout. Again, I'm not sure he's my best tank. Just have a look who's in voice comms. We got a couple in there. Obviously now because you can't see groups, it's the only way to kind of work out who's in there. I mean, I'm not really doing much on voice comms at the moment. For this or the last season, I've just been focusing more about myself. It's a bit funny, to be fair, when I think about how vocal I was, maybe in sort of, I don't know, sort of season 15, 16, whatever it was. I'm not quite sure why I've kind of gone off being in comms. Maybe one of the factors some of the people you've dealt with have had. On the whole, it's still only a small portion of the players I've played with, but yeah, I've had some less than friendly people in there, and I guess maybe that just kind of puts me off. It's kind of the thought that if you engage on comms and then you get one of those rubbish people, then it can sort of tilt you or put you off for the whole map. Depending on when they kick in, you might not even have a chance to mute them until you reach a suitable point. But anyway, back to the game. So pressing ahead there, making a run for the point straight off the bat. They're a step or two ahead of us. Now I'm in a bad position, but I think I've seen a Lucio. Yeah, I've seen a Lucio, so I don't want to go around that left-hand side. Should be able to demec that Diva. Looking low. Yeah, nice, it's Genji. Thanks for the shield, Diva. I'll pull back. I guess I think I've said this before, I'm not necessarily aware enough or paying enough attention to the fact that Mercy's on me, trying to heal me, keep me alive, and I'm not too sure where that Orisa was, but I was chasing that baby Diva and did a pretty poor job of it, so I think I need to be a bit better there, maybe a bit more cautious, use my shield a bit better if nothing else. It's alright, good res from our Mercy. Now we just overrun the point. Looking good. So yeah, now we're all here, we're all grouped up, and we're capturing the point. Now, with the likes of Lucio and their Genji, and to a lesser extent Reaper and stuff, they've got some of those characters that could just be a bit of a nightmare to track, especially with Sigma's projectiles. Diva's obviously trying to flank, so I was speculative rock. I was expecting the Diva to come round the side and catch her cold, but it didn't quite come off. I did quite well with my shield there, and I'm doing quite well to bring it in to just to kind of charge it, and we do a great job to just deal with that Genji. He should have waited for his team to come in and then done that with backup. So again, drawing my shield in to charge it, which is making some good decisions there. I'm just kind of waiting. Gonna shove the shield here, and if they do come through this way, it's perfect for a gravitic flux. Flux. There we go. I think there's the ult field down there. I get a kill. Unfortunately, they backed off around the corner quicker than I'd like, so yeah, I could have done more there, but still it was pretty decent. It really slowed them down. This is what's great about Sigma, that as soon as you get in pressure, particularly from at range, you just shove a shield in their face and completely shut them down. Is that a Reaper on the point? The thing is here, because we're at 99% now. They're tripping in. They're coming from all sides, so they're not achieving much, but they are keeping the point alive, just because it's so hard to get a consistent target on them. So Again, this is one thing I need to practice. I think dealing with Reaper odds. I don't know if I was better to rock there. To throw a rocket in to try and stun him, knock it out. But obviously that takes a couple of seconds, where some of my team may already have died. Or do I just absorb it like that? And see where we get to. I don't know. Obviously we lost that fight, but it's alright because we're at 99% to whether that is 50% or something. So we've got time. We've probably got 2 fights left in this, and we have been pretty dominant so far. So important thing here really is probably trying to get. Well, I was going to say the first pick. We've missed that. Now the kills are kind of coming through. It's all a bit crazy, a bit messy here. Jump out of there because I want to dodge potential Riptire. I think that's enemy Riptire. Come in with my grab flux. Yeah, get some good value off that.
I'm healing.
I need to move out there. Can't be in this position against the Lucio. Now we really just need to flip this point. Unfortunately, I get taken out, but it caused a lot of problems there. I think I'm showing some good stats. I know I've got a load of medals, but you know, it's quite a lot of kills, which is good because Sigma really seems to be kind of the damage tank. Whereas you say like Zenyatta is the DPS support. Sigma's probably the DPS tank. So it looks like our team did enough, and their Junkrat hit a massive Riptire, but just a second too late. Pretty decent first round. So again, it got pretty messy in some of those fights, pretty chaotic all over the place, but I was calmer as Sigma, I think, in this than I sometimes am as DPS or support. Obviously it helps that I'm massively bulky and I've got a shield that I can chuck out in whatever direction I want. But yeah, that's not a bad start. If we can have more of that, I'll be happy enough.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see where we get to on well. Obviously, between their Orisa and their Lucio, got to be really careful around the well, the hole in the middle. It's so easy where, especially if the fights get chaotic again, just end up in a position where you can get knocked in. I just scare off anyone trying to come through here. Should be calling my shield back though. Yeah, could have charged it a bit more there. Again, it's not so bad if you leave your shield up when it's like there, because you are shielding teammates. I was trying to rock her while she was over the hole. Thought I guess she might still have a bit of the boost. No, she wouldn't actually, because she was already using boosters. So we could have got a kill on her, but it didn't quite come off. Thinking when he breathed in like that, I was kind of expecting a Death Blossom, to be honest. Wasn't sure he'd have it yet, but yeah, doesn't look like he does. Good kill on the Reaper there, though. I think, yeah, no, that was the Pharaoh's concussion blast that knocked him off. He's alright, we're doing well, we're getting, picks are coming through. I'm gonna go around here, try and deal with this D.Va. She's remech'd. She keeps charging into me, and I hit her with a rock. And rather mess up her charge. So yeah, now we do well. I mean, this D.Va's a bit of a feeder, if I'm honest. Got my grab flux now, though. I was grab fluxing there. Unfortunately, I didn't realise the Roadhog was there. Fair play to him, he gets a good hook on me and shuts down my ult. I guess that's something again just to kind of be mindful of future. I'm a bit slow to deal with that Junkrat. Ideally I want to shove a shield in his face and just kind of make a mess of his position up there, but looks like we've done enough to scare him off. I mean, anytime I play against him, have they got an Orisa? I think they do. An Orisa or a Lucio on this map, and I don't get knocked into the hole is good in my books, as that has happened a frustrating number of times. So, so yeah, that was pretty decent. We've got to keep an eye on this point though. Make sure we stay on it. It's very easy to step off on that corner and let them cap it. Given that these fights are just kind of ongoing essentially, control the point is really important because it might not be as simple to retake it. Yeah, we'll almost certainly have to invest ults to retake it. See the Junkrat's up there, so I'm just trying to kind of chuck out my ults out. But then at the same time I kind of think, because he is doing damage out there, he's charging his ult, but I don't want to engage him unless I have to. Should a shield in there. It's good to shut down that ult, and then we get the kill on the D.Va before she can remix. That was some really good play there, I think. Good kill on the Lucio. I wasn't quite sure where that refill was there. But I come out of it and get the kill on him. Still in control of the point. Now I should be able to use my grab flux to hopefully win us this point. So I had to pull back there as I knew that Riptide was coming in from up there. If I was on comms, maybe I should have called it out. Instead, I don't know if there was much you can do against the Riptide from there, but I was trying to save my Mercy, trying to keep her alive there, but I don't quite manage it. I whiff that and I ultimately lose this Moira in a one-on-one, which I don't think that should have happened. I think I should have done better with my shield, as I should have shield danced around that. Should have messed up her her whatever it is, her drain. And my aim, to be honest, should need to be better. So I was aiming where she was rather than where she was going. And that's a fight that really I should have been winning. There we are. That's what I should have done last time. Didn't come off now. Yeah, big ult needed. Oh yeah, I get 2 up there. She's alright. I get a kill on their Sigma, which is good. So I'm doing okay with my kinetic grasp. I said before, I think in my last video, that that's one area where I think I'm weak. I'm not knowing how to get the most out of them, but I've had some okay ones so far. This Lucio is a bit frustrating to hit close up for Sigma. I wasn't sure whose ult that was, but I'm quite. Oh, there it is. There's the boop off. Every time on this map, every time. Never mind. It's all right. It was crazy, and I had to be on the point there to cap it.
The equations were correct. The problem must lie elsewhere.
And it's kind of, they've still got the point, but we have capped it quite a bit, and it's going on. So now it's probably a case of how quickly I can get back. It looks like it's going our way, and it does, and we get the win. So that was pretty good. I definitely had some good moments of Sigma there, particularly with kind of like shield placements, shutting down a couple of their ults. And my grab fluxes were okay. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So the worst bit was, well, forgetting about the boop off. It was obviously the it's obviously that duel with the Moira, especially because I failed to keep my Mercy alive. That's something I should have been more alert to, keeping her alive. It's something that maybe isn't quite in my tank gameplay that yet, trying to keep specific people alive. I'm more, especially Sigma, I guess, because he's very offensive, so I'm generally just focused on pushing forward, trying to kill people. I maybe need to just be a bit more thoughtful, particularly with my healers, and using my shield as needed to kind of keep them alive. But it's going pretty well. That's now 2 out of 2 wins. One more and I'll be happy with that, and anything else we get is a bonus. So if you're enjoying the video, any feedback, leave it below. I'll have placement match 3 coming up very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.